In this video, I just want to talk about neglect. I have found that you cannot neglect yourself and be confident. You cannot neglect yourself and pursue your goals. You cannot neglect yourself and take action every day. You cannot neglect yourself and take care of your mind and your body, because there is a conflict there when we neglect ourselves, when we don't take care of ourselves, when we don't do the basic things to take care of our bodies, our spirits. We just can't accomplish the things that we want to accomplish. It doesn't matter what anybody says. If we neglect ourselves, we cannot accomplish our goals because we don't have any motivation, right? We can't even take care of our basic necessities. When we think about, just basic needs, if we haven't, so for example, when I'm talking about neglect, I'm talking about you're walking around with holes in your underwear. You're walking around with your clothes are raggedy. They're torn. They're all beat up. They're cut up. They're just from overuse, just from overwearing. Your clothes are, 7 sizes too small. 7 sizes too big. These are things that I'm talking about when I talk about neglect. You don't get any physical exercise. You haven't bought anything. You haven't bought anything for yourself in 10 years. You don't get a haircut. You don't get your hair done. You don't get your hair shampooed. You haven't done any grooming. You just go, you're working every single day and you go, but you're not taking care of yourself. And so I just want to invite you to think about, if you are neglecting yourself, what are you saying to your subconscious about how you feel about yourself? So you would not pursue your goals because it's like in conflict with what you really believe. So I believe that if you believe that you want to be successful, you're going to take care of your basic necessities, which is taking care of yourself, taking care of your body, taking care of your mind. You got to do these things every single day in order to move forward. You're not going to take action on your goals because you got this conflict inside of you. If you want to pursue your goals, you want to take action, you want to change your life, you want your life to be better, you got to start with how you look. And I'm not talking about going and buying fancy clothes. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about basic necessities. Like, are you eating properly? And are you eating properly? Do your underwear have holes in them? You haven't had underwear in new underwear in 7 years, 10 years? Do all your clothes have holes in them? Are they all ragged at the end? Are your clothes full of stains? Are you wearing the same 2 outfits over and over again? This is what I'm talking about when I talk about neglect. So if you say, okay, I don't have the money to buy them, then I say put a little bit aside, every week or every 2 weeks, and start to replace these things that need to be replaced. Start taking care of yourself. Start washing your hair, however however you do it, daily, weekly, however you do it. Start shampooing your hair. Start getting your hair cut. Start getting your hair, letting somebody take care of your hair. Start taking care of yourself. You cannot neglect yourself and pursue your goals. And I'm not talking about sacrifices, because I think there's a place for that. I'm not talking about just regular sacrifices. I'm talking about these things are like total neglect. When you don't shampoo your hair for 2 months or 3 months, that to me, that's total neglect. If you walk around with holes in your clothes, these things have to be taken care of. You walk around and your shoes have holes in them. Every pair of shoes that you have holes in them, or they're completely dark, black because they're dirty. No, you have to take care of yourself. If you want to accomplish your goals, if you want to make sure that you're taking action every single day, if you're wondering why you're in a rut, if you're wondering why you can't move forward, it is because you have failed to take care of yourself, your basic needs. So think about today how you can take some steps to take care of yourself. What's the first step that you could take for yourself to stop neglecting yourself? What's the first step you can do to start taking care of yourself? What's the first step? And then what's the second step? Just make a list of things that you're going to do. I believe that every one of us could come up with $5 or $10 or $20 to take care of our basic needs, but we cannot ignore our basic needs and expect to pursue big goals. It's just not going to happen. There won't be any motivation. There won't be any reason to do it. There won't be any reason to try to do it. So just think about today how you can take care of your basic needs.